What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's talk about Terra Luna Classic in this video because this is honestly frustrating. As I see a lot of things that happen within this community, it seems like we just keep going down different paths. And I just made a video maybe 2 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that, where I talked about the 1.2% tax and how it's back, how a lot of people may be voting for this to go in the direction that we all wanted to go, which is the positive route. But or the approved route. But we have validators and, other people that just don't believe the 1.2% will work when we've only had 3 weeks of information behind it, right? Why wouldn't the 1.2% work? The fact that we can't agree on decreasing the supply and doing everything in our power to decrease the supply, it's frustrating. Like, why even continue to fight for a repeg? Why even continue to fight for these higher levels, these higher price levels for Terra Luna Classic as well as USTC if we're not trying to actively decrease the supply in every single chance that we get? Like, it makes no sense to me that nothing that we do is going to decrease the supply just like that can do. And also, exchanges are not going to want to implement some sort of burn within it if the on-chain burns are not at the level that we all believe could work. Like, even CZ has said that 1% could work as long as all exchanges are on it. And they were talking about implementing the 1% off-chain, but on their exchange once it does get launched on-chain. So he's not saying that 1% would never work. He's saying that 1% will work as long as other exchanges get on board and every other place has the ability to also offer that 1%. That's what we need. So right now, I believe we have a 0.5%, which is still something, right? But 1% is just a little bit better, and it gets us to a place where we're all sacrificing something, right? At least 1% of what we're getting. We're all sacrificing something on buying and selling, on staking, on receiving that staking, all of the stuff that we wanted to do. We're offering 1% to do all of those things. That's what we need to do, right? In order for, if you look at, different charities, in order for charities to be successful, in order for charities to do the things that they want to do, right, they need donors. They need people that are going to, put something forth. And who better to do this than the community to put forth to save what we have? It's honestly so frustrating as I look into it, because we have these proposals that we keep putting out there, just simple. And people are always like, well, you just have it 1%. We want to offer the 1%. What about it? Nothing about it. Just implement the 1% again. It's not that difficult. So anyways, let's look at Terra Luna Classic, and then we're going to look at why and what I'm so frustrated about. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. Don't forget to check out my new credit card YouTube channel, as well as if you guys want to follow me on Rumble. I hear streaming is a lot better on Rumble, and we're also doing giveaways and stuff at various times, maybe like once per week, twice per week. I don't know, once per day. I really don't know at this point. We'll see how everything shakes out. But definitely follow me on all those platforms and check out all of the links. Let's go ahead and get into this. So Terra Luna Classic is currently standing at 0.00006562. The ultimate goal of Terra Luna Classic is to decrease what we are seeing here of that total supply. A total of, let's round it up, 7 trillion coins. We need to see that decrease. What did we have before? I believe we had 1 billion total coins, and we have nowhere near that. We have 6,000 or almost 7,000 billion total coins. So that's an issue. And we made it our mission in the beginning to decrease the supply. And we have been decreasing the supply. We've been doing that. But we haven't been decreasing it enough. We've already seen a year that has gone by, and we have not found a way to decrease it down to the levels that we want to decrease it down to. So anyways, we're sitting at a 1% gain, 1.6% gain, and the volume today is up by 54%. We're seeing $24.48 million in volume, a $379 million market cap. Now, with all the people that are invested into this and believe in this and all that, we should see a higher market cap. We should see it in the multiple billions as we see, the market that starts to flourish, the market that starts to rise, because it is a popular position. When you have popularity, positions rise. You don't necessarily need a use case in order to have movement within the position and be worth multiple billions of dollars. Look at Dogecoin, no use case. Look at Shiba Inu, no use case. Look at a lot of other projects that's out there actually having no use case, but just having the popularity behind it. So yes, we want to be able to build a use case. We want to be able to do all these different things. But the thing that we need to do for Terra Luna Classic is just recover it, right? Recover what once was. USTC, recover what once was. And the best idea that we had was to implement a burn tax on every single transaction that we do and then stick to our guns. The fact that we keep folding on everything that we are doing is honestly frustrating. It's so frustrating. So let's get into the frustrating part about it. So as we have the 1.2% burn tax, we have different proposals. So we have this proposal, which is 11846, which is basically to implement the 1.2% burn tax on Lunic and USTC and transactional fees for Lunic and USTC, essentially adding the 1.2% burn tax there. While it was looking promising and seeing, 59.3 billion that was going through, we now see that we have 72% that says no, 3% that says no with veto, 12% that says abstain, right? So no matter what, it's going to go the no route, and we're not going to see this. We're seeing it not pass, but it's going to be at a level to where they're just like, no, we don't think that we need it. And I honestly think that we do. I've been saying this, that we really, really do need it. We have 501 billion that have voted on this. It passed the threshold and all of that. But again, it's the validators that think we really don't need it. And as they're putting that forth, they're just like, no, 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 no. But then a lot of the community that comes out from the beginning is like, yes, 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 we need it. It was passing. It was like 50 or 60% at one point. And then it just slowly, as validators just kept saying no and no and no and no, it went down to 11%, 12%, and now we're seeing it at 72%, and it's not going to pass. I feel as though we need consistency. If we're going to stay at 0.5%, we can stay at 0.5%, but we need to have that consistency to see that burn across the board. It's just going to take a long time. 1% will give us more room in order to see it burn off a lot faster, right? So if it takes 5 years, we know we can burn maybe 60 trillion, or sorry, not 60 trillion, 600 billion or something like that, 500 billion in a certain period of time. So we know it could take 5 years or 10 years or something like that. But as we have a 0.5%, I mean, we might not see that much volume to see it burn off that much, right? So I'm honestly just frustrated with the lack of kind of consistency in what we believe in, right? The community is like, we need this burn. Validators are like, we don't need this. And then the people that are in the decision-making seats in what they're going to do, I don't even know what they're doing at this point. So it's honestly just frustrating. I know that Terra Luna Classic has a lot of success, but I just want to see so much more success, so much more potential that we technically should have right now. But we don't have that. Right? The market cap can rise. It can rise to a $50 billion market cap or $60 billion market cap with all the popularity and get us to a penny, which would be phenomenal. But what's the goal after that? We get to a penny. What happens? People sell their position. They don't believe in the position anymore. They move on to the next play. Do you really want that within this project? Do you really want that? Or are you just going to stick to what you want to build because you feel as though you're gaining money out of it consistently and you want to keep that flowing? You're used to what you're used to, right? That's dumb. We can do so much more with this project, and I think people are just blind to that. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm just frustrated with the fact that we can't see a 1.2% burn tax pass, even though we see it briefly from the community, but validators just will not let that happen. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.